although we cross paths in the sense of like people knowing each other, say, hey, I was with your crimey, I was with your co-defendant Poe. You know, he's a tattoo artist now, he does tattoo. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what's up. Anyways, I see him and I tell him, Poe, man, you just missed the trip from hell and back. You know, and it was crazy, so we had to I was telling him what to expect, what was going on. Again, like he said, the same day I found out that I was getting deported was the same day he found out he was being released. He missed the Cambodian consulate. He missed the interview. And that's why I was deported and he wasn't. Every so years, the Cambodian consulate would go to the States and round up Cambodian deportees to interview them. And that's almost the process of your name coming up for deportation and whatnot. I hope that answers your question.
So what happens now with you, Poe? Like, what's the process? Are you just waiting? You have no idea what's going on, or?
Yeah, well, for me, I have to report every 3 months for the rest of my life. And like, let's say the next 3 months, if I check in and my name come up, then they'll take me right then and there. So, and see, for Kosal, we were both supposed to be released at the same time. Kosal was he was a little better than I was. I caught extra time in there. That's why, I missed, because I got into more trouble in prison. So, I don't know, it's not fair. You get what I'm saying? It's like, I screw up and then I get to be with my family. And he's doing a lot better and he didn't get to come home. That's about it.
Thank you. All right, so at this time, is there any questions about the movie? Or Kosal, you want to touch on that, Kosal?
What, say again?
You want to touch on that, or?
Touch on what?
Okay, we'll continue. I thought we're okay. You're okay.
All right.
So at this time, I want to go ahead and see if anybody has any questions about the actual feature or film while watching it. Maybe express how you feel or at the subject at hand.
Ask him how he feels, how he feels he came off in the film.
Okay. Here, why don't you okay.
I think he can hear me.
So, Kosal, with everything that's happening with the Cambodian Son at this time, how do you feel about it and about the film and what it has done along this 3 or 4 month tour out here in the U.S.?
And how it captured him.
Wow, Cambodian Son. I feel amazed and blessed for all the people that took a part of it, that became a part of it. So many people that I ran across. Again, seeing them and having them be a part of it almost full circle. And even coming out to Cambodia, coming from Cambodia and going into the States and being received out there. It's an amazing thing because it shows, again, I really truly want this film to be seen as something much larger, a vehicle, a tool for change, to say that our stories, they're valid, whether they're pretty or whether they're broken, it's valid. And especially in this day, age, and time, where we find ourselves looking to connect with one another. At one point, the Southeast Asian community, not just Cambodian, but Burmese community, Lao community, Thai community, so many influxes of immigrants from the sea. At one point, we were so segregated through language. Basically, that language barrier was what kept us apart. Even though all our stories were the same. So I hope, what I do hope that Cambodian Son, it bridges that gap. It's saying that, no, we're all the same. Even with that language barrier, we're all the same as far as, and that's what I love about the English language. Because because it can connect, it can bridge that barrier, it can bridge that gap to where, no, man, what are we doing? You're Vietnamese, I'm Cambodian, you're Lao, you're Thai. No, we're basically all the same, with the same struggles, you know, same hopes, same dreams, same fears. So, and that's when I think about Cambodian Son, I feel like, wow, I'm just amazed by the love that is received, you know, by how so many people are open to hearing it. And I hope it sparks thought within self, you know, questions within self of who am I, where do I belong, how do I fit in society, within this society, as far as, you know, whether your homeland is in the States or whether your homeland is in another country. You're right, you know, home is where the heart is. And yeah, in a sense, I've never had a home. You know, I've always been moved around for so long, and I really do feel as if Cambodian Son is not just Cambodian Son, but so many sons of the world, you know? And yeah, that's about it. I'm sorry. I keep going.
Thank you, Kosal. So Kosal spoke a little bit about how, you know, there is a movement out there, and there's actually a Southeast Asian Freedom Network. It's a national organization, and Khmer Girls in Action in Long Beach is actually a part of that, as well as the One Love movement in Philadelphia. So if you are interested in learning how you can make an impact and to learn more about issues of deportation and how it affects the Southeast Asian community, go to onelovemovement.com and you'll get more information there. Now, does anyone else have any questions? Go ahead.
About to wrap, guys.
Yo, man,
I'm about to battle Kosal.